Over 60? If you start your morning with this one common habit, you could be silently destroying your heart. Stay with me because what I'm about to share may shock you, and it could save your life. And before we dive in, hit subscribe so you never miss another senior health alert. Every morning, millions of seniors follow the same routine. A hot cup of coffee, maybe some toast, or even skipping breakfast altogether. It seems harmless, right? These habits are comforting, almost automatic. But doctors are now warning that certain morning routines can put dangerous stress on your heart, especially after the age of 60. The choices you make in the first hour after waking up could set the tone for your entire cardiovascular system, for better or worse. Let's talk about the science. When you wake up, your blood pressure is naturally at its highest. This is due to a surge in stress hormones like cortisol, which help your body transition from rest to activity. For younger people, the heart can usually handle this shift without trouble. But as we age, our arteries stiffen and our hearts become more sensitive to stress. If your first move in the morning is to overload your body with caffeine, sugar, or heavy fried foods, you're forcing your heart to work harder right when it's at its most vulnerable. Imagine your arteries like garden hoses. Overnight, they tighten. Suddenly, you blast them with a surge of pressure, and over time, those hoses begin to crack. Morning habit number 1. Drinking strong coffee on an empty stomach. It's a ritual for so many. That first jolt of caffeine, the rich aroma, the promise of energy. But here's the catch. Drinking coffee before eating anything can spike your blood pressure and your stress hormones. For seniors, this is a dangerous combination. It can trigger irregular heartbeat, palpitations, or even chest pain, especially if you already struggle with hypertension. If your morning always starts with coffee only, you may be setting up your heart for failure. The caffeine hits your system fast, pushing your heart to beat harder and faster, just as your body is waking from its natural overnight fast. Morning habit number 2. Skipping breakfast. Many people believe that skipping breakfast is a simple way to manage weight, or maybe you just don't feel hungry in the morning. But for seniors, this habit is linked to unstable blood sugar levels. When you skip breakfast, your body scrambles to maintain energy, forcing your heart to pump harder to deliver fuel to your organs. Studies show that seniors who skip breakfast regularly face a 21% higher risk of heart disease. That's because the lack of morning nutrients creates a stress response, raising blood pressure and cholesterol over time. Your heart, already working overtime in those early hours, is left without the steady fuel it needs. Morning habit number 3. Reaching for salty and processed foods. Bacon, sausage, instant noodles. These are quick, tasty, and let's be honest, comforting. But they overload your arteries with sodium, causing dangerous spikes in blood pressure right when your heart is at its weakest. Too much sodium pulls water into your blood vessels, increasing the pressure your heart has to fight against. For seniors, whose arteries may already be narrowed or stiffened, this extra pressure can be the tipping point for a heart attack or stroke. Even seemingly light options like packaged pastries or processed cheese can contain hidden salts and fats that quietly damage your heart each morning. If you're finding this information eye-opening, please give this video a like. It helps more seniors discover these life-saving tips. The good news is, simple swaps can protect your heart and transform your mornings. Instead of reaching for strong coffee first, start your day with a glass of water or a light breakfast to gently wake up your system. Hydration helps thin your blood, easing the strain on your heart and kidneys after a night's rest. If you love your morning coffee, have it after you've had something to eat. Even a small snack can buffer the impact on your blood pressure. Swap out bacon or sausage for heart-friendly options like oatmeal, fresh berries, or boiled eggs. Oatmeal is rich in soluble fiber, which helps lower cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar. Berries provide antioxidants that protect your blood vessels. Boiled eggs offer protein without the added sodium or saturated fat. Add potassium-rich fruits like bananas, which help balance sodium and support healthy blood pressure. Even a handful of nuts or a slice of whole-grain toast with avocado can give your heart the nutrients it needs to start strong. Doctors agree. After 60, your heart can't afford careless mornings. Even one unhealthy habit, repeated day after day, adds up to years of silent damage. The cumulative stress from high blood pressure, unstable blood sugar, and excess sodium wears down your heart's ability to keep you healthy and active. but the power to change is always in your hands. By making smarter choices in the morning, you protect your heart for the rest of the day and for years to come. So, if you're over C, be careful with your mornings. A small change today could mean a stronger, healthier heart tomorrow. Subscribe now for weekly doctor-approved senior health tips, and share this message with a loved one who needs to hear it. Your heart deserves the very best start every single day.